looks good, looks good. Starting at Kamel, I believe. Or no, we just did Kamel. Yep, okay. I know where we are. Okay, let's get the tutorial started back up. This is not normally where I would start day 2. Normally I would start this much further into the run. But all the extra talking and all that really affected my my voice particularly yesterday. So I needed to take a bit of a break a little bit early. So this is probably going to get divided into 3 days, maybe even 4. That's okay, because when you're learning anyway, you really don't want to overdo it. And if you're trying to really bring down your time, one of the best ways to do that is to just practice individual segments repetitively, just over and over until you can get it a little bit faster each time. So pretty much that's the best way to reduce your time. Because when you're doing hundo, I mean, the times will be anywhere from, like, when you start, like I said, my first one was almost 32 hours. World record's 18 hours, so you can see that there's a huge swing with how much time. Like right now, I'm plus 27 minutes on the last split. On the previous split, I was 27 minutes behind my PB, so, like, you know, I'm a half hour behind my personal best. Now, that doesn't include, you know, me stopping to play around with the glitch and all that and being out of practice, but you can get the idea that, you know, time compounds pretty quickly and consecutively. It builds up in 100%. So it's important to keep with things, to practice them, to understand that practice does yield results, but also that, you know, it compounds a lot over time in 100%. So losing a minute in a segment, while it sucks, it's you know, it's not the end of the world. Usually, without fail, there will be a test of strength shrine, at least one in every run, that will not let you through, and people will lose, you know, minutes on it. So it's just part of the game. Okay. Anyway, control, resume. Okay. So Kamel, we're gonna exit here. We're gonna climb out. It's unfortunately raining right now, so I gotta deal with the rain effects. As we come out of here, we're going to exit this way to come over to this flower chase. Just pretty much ignoring all the enemies around. If you really needed a Volt Fin still, for whatever reason, if you got here without one, you can farm these. I've never done it, I've never seen anyone do it, but I guess it is a possibility. Okay, so now we're going to go over this way to these ruins. We're going to do a little bit of platforming. So there's a couple ways to do this. You can do it like this, where you just run up here like it's a platformer. Pro tip, make sure to actually go on top of the thing. Oh, I didn't jump, I pressed jump. So another thing you can do is activate it, stand underneath it, and then just use your Rivali's Gale. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm going to wait now. I usually do that. I've done that in my PBs. These guys are making it kind of weird. So I think it's like right there. No, I'm wrong. It's a little bit further over. Yeah, so like right there, right here is where you'd want to gale. So you can gale up like that. And that's a fun little easy way to just prevent this platforming crap that can happen. Yeah. So from here we're going to wind bomb over past Terrytown. If you can super, you should get a super here. we're coming over here to kill these guardians. These are required to kill for a quest in Terrytown. So these guys, you do not need to headshot them in the eye if you hit with all 3 arrows. But if they look at you, you might as well do it anyway. So grab all their parts because we still need them. We still need the extra parts. Okay. Hey, Lionese. So we're grabbing all these parts because we have to still upgrade stuff and buy ancient arrows. Next, we're going to wind bomb over to this rock on this ledge here. This is a Korok. Okay. There's actually a backup honey right there. It's not currently routed in, but if you find yourself short 1 honey at the end of the run, you can always go there from Terrytown. It's right there. It's not, like I said, it's not routed in currently, but it is there if you need it. That's a backup spot. So we're gonna come over here, talk to Hudson, get Terrytown going. Hey, Kelski. So be sure to give him the 10 bundles of wood by talking to him twice. Then he's going to tell you that he needs a Goron. And then we're going to wind bomb back towards the hill that we just came from. So we do like a little horseshoe loop there. First mid-air of the day, but it's alright. So now we're going to do a little 1080 snowboarding. Oh, I missed. And this will go right through these ruins here to the other side. Oh, yesterday was pretty bad, Kelski. It was pretty bad. Alright, so over here, there is a Korok puzzle. Puzzle pieces up here. We grab this and we place it along here. No, sorry, it's this one. Yep. That one. Yeah, the fatigue, I think. Like, I started rambling and not really knowing what to say. When I took a break and came back, I could tell my commentary was better as well. Okay, so for this one, we're going to pick this up, place this here. Make sure to read this, because this gives you the shrine quest. So, what I'm going to do is shoot the top here with bomb arrows, and that's going to send it flying all the way over there. Cool, it's not... it might be in the deep water. But pretty much come over here, grab this. And then we're just going to take it into the... What is this? An isthmus? Isthmus? Is that how you pronounce that? Isthmus? And there's also a Korok in here. Hey, Nick's Link. Kermit nod, Kermit nod. Okay. So continue on with the key. You do not need to get the chest in this shrine. 368. Korok count is still on. I have not led you astray yet. Ah. Okay, so as we exit here, we're going to be wind bombing pretty far north. It's a pretty good distance here, but directly north essentially. So you can use the pedestal here. I think you can actually get bullet time as you exit. You probably don't even need to jump on the pedestal, but if you know how to do fast wind bombs in air, mid-air wind bombs, you can do those here. They were not working for me yesterday, so I did not do them. Okay, yep. Here is the puzzle. The piece is in here. Bring this over here, place this in this guy right here. And then I use the same piece, the same puzzle to get bullet time. Okay, switch back to normal. Circle first. We're going to be going along the coastline here. There will be a couple guardians along the way. You'd like to avoid being seen by them, but it's not a big deal if they do see you. It's a little bit easier if they don't see you, but it's okay. There's a flower chase down here. Or not, I guess it's a flower counting, not flower chase. But so, there's 1, 2. We're going to use cryo blocks to get midair here, or to get a wind bomb here. And then we're going to wind bomb north again. Oh, and if anyone has any questions about, like, I guess I haven't said anything, but the way I switch through my runes so quickly is I use both the R button and the R trigger sometimes when I know I need to do, like, magnesis or something along that. Like if I need to get 3 over, I use both sticks and both triggers if I need to go pretty far. So like in that case, left is a little bit harder than right. But what I'll do is, so like rune, and then go 1, 2, 3. That's how I go over 3. And the same thing for left. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Lucas. So there's a Korok in this breakable rubble here. We gotta get this. Oh, I did not reset my gales. Oops. Okay. So usually when you do this right here, you have gales. Gales are really nice to have right here because you can't wind bomb up this coast very easily. There's a lot of wind that will prevent you from doing midair ladder chains to get up top here. I'm going to try to do one here. You can see the wind is already pushing me. So I kind of got lucky there with that one. But yeah, typically you'll have a couple gales here. At least 2, sometimes 3, depending on whether or not you used a gale for the platforming ruins Korok. But you'll want to use your gales to get up top here. And we're not going this direction. We're going over here into the maze. And you can see how crazy the wind is here. Because it's designed to not let you get all the way over here. There's no lag there. Actually, wait, that might have been a super. But using wind bomb technology, we are able to get across here, even with the crazy wind. So we're going to come down here in this dip right here. And we're going to climb up this wall. There's this little overhang right here, and this will lead you right up to the shrine. So give us our second barbarian armor piece. 372. It's a good amount. Definitely grab the chest here. Very important. You can go ahead and equip it as well. Remember, when you get items, when you discover items, it gives you the option to hit plus and equip it right away. So it saves a little bit of sub-menuing. And now we're going to warp back to Lanayru Tower. It's time for Zora Domain. Barbarian armor. Aw, he wouldn't wear armor. He'd numb it. Okay, so we're going to warp here. And then northeast from here, there's a very high up cliff that we have to wind bomb to. So we have to do a mid-air chain. This guy, the Zora, is still stuck up here because he was unfortunately in this area when the towers grew from the ground. So I'm going to start by doing a cardinal wind bomb here, east. I'm going to try to go north. I'm going to try to keep my my directions mostly cardinal so I can get more height out of my wind bombs. And now that I've done 2 north, I can go 1 east. Oh, that was a little bit laggy. I'm so glad that didn't work. Or I'm so glad that didn't fail. I thought that was going to lag. So right here is the puzzle we are looking for. So yeah, my tips for getting up there is definitely try to keep your mid-airs going cardinal and make sure you are looking up, because this area can lag stop very easily. There's a lot of rain, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of polygons, there's a lot of reason for the game to lag. Alright, so now we're going to drop down here and beat this Hinox really quick. Oh, do not use your bomb arrows. I guess we can use electric arrows. We don't need to collect any of the stuff. There are Fleet Lotus seeds around here. You can collect these. These will be useful for making food later. We're going to come over this way to a not so fun Korok. So this is a flower chase. We're going to go here, and then we got to climb up this while it's raining. This isn't the unfun part, though. It's coming. It's raining, and we still have to deal with this. We have to go this way, and then we have to do this. So now we got to climb up. So be sure you have stamina food. Oh no. At least when I drown fall here, I'll go back up. I thought I was going to be able to whistle sprint. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that did. Now, one thing I do want to point out is you want to be completely up top here before you get that white flower. You will slide off during this cutscene. So when you come up here, make sure that you are going to go away from the flower. Do not let the flower activate while you are still running up. You will slide off and you will end up at the bottom of that ravine. So now we're going to do a wind bomb over to the monument on the other side, the opposite side here. Yeah, F-tier Korok. One big thing Granatus has going for it, if you ask me, is that Korok is done when it's dry out. After Ruda. Okay, so we're going to come over here, get this monument. Z2W, thank you for the raid. Oh god, copy pasta time. Okay, so now we're gonna come this way and we're gonna wind bomb towards the fish. As you can see, Zora Domain is very laggy. There is a Korok up there, but we're not gonna get that quite yet. We're gonna come down here and get the flower instead. Now we're going to drop down after this Korok, and we're going to talk to the king and do all dungeon stuff. So we're just going to come up here, mash through this cutscene. I've been posting copy pasta since before 2016. I can say without a doubt this OO trend is by far the worst thing to ever have happened to copy pasta. I can recite the Navy SEAL speech by heart, and yet you think you know better than me. Phrases like penis coon and have bastardized the medium and have no place. You kids. Thank you for the raid, Z2. I appreciate it. Yep, now we're doing the fish drama. You're just mad 'cause your ass is old. Time to drink me some milk tea. Yo, Sloop. Gonna skip the cutscene there. Yeah, so it's about 4 minutes to get through the entire fish drama cutscenes that you need in order to do attack on Ruta. Once it gives you that, just go ahead, hit pause to equip it. After we're done here, we are going to drop down, talk to Muzu again. I guess Sidon. Muzu doesn't want to talk to us, but we're going to drop down, continue the fish drama. Once Sidon leaves, that's your cue to start turning around and running. So come down here, talk to these guys again for about 2 more minutes. Fish drama. Hey, Squashy, thanks for the follow. I mean, the thing here is, like, Muzu's not wrong. Like, he's mad because he told them Mipha was gonna go get herself killed because she was simping for Link, right? Like, he told him, like, no, that's a dumb idea. And then she went and got herself killed, right? Like, he's not wrong, he's just an asshole. Like, that's his issue. Uh-oh, the P-Police. Exactly, Nixlink. It's been 100 years, bro. And he's trying to save the world. I just realized I still have the snow boots on. Link's very proud of his uniform. He dressed himself today. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's racism. I think it's just like. I think it is that Muzu's like, no, don't go get yourself killed for this dude. Because Zelda, I think the story is like Zelda asks Mipha, and Mipha's like, oh, so who's the Hylian champion? And she's like, oh, you know who it is. And Mipha's like, yeah, guess I better join. Because she's on Ruta with Link, and she's like, I will always heal you or whatever. It's also a time-honored tradition for Link to friend zone the Zora princess. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, snap the Swift Violets. If you'd like, you can buy the Swift Violets, because they are Fleet Lotus Seeds. But you can also just go ahead and buy all the arrows here. Okay. I forgot. Okay, that's Sizzlefin, not Voltfin. Okay, so now we're gonna come down here. We're also gonna snap the Fleet Lotus Seeds here. There are other spots where you can snap Fleet Lotus Seeds, but since we already have the camera out to snap the Swift Violet there, it makes sense to do it here. We're going to grab all the Fleet Lotus Seeds, and then enter Nizioma. $375 Koroks, the correct amount. Okay, so now we're going to Wind Bomb off this peg into that basket. Usually you don't bounce that way, but if you do, you can just mash glider and hopefully things work out. Yeah, Sinister. It's... I was actually surprised because usually during crap runs you get it first try, and usually during amazing runs where you're like 6 minutes ahead, you have to like lose 4 minutes or something to Trouts. Cool, so now we're going to exit here. It is time to go do attack on Ruta. If you are low on bow durability, eagle bow durability, you can also do duping in here. It's fine. Zora Domain is very laggy, so it's very easy to get your dupe on. But for now, we're going to come over here and do this puzzle. It's pretty easy. It slides right into there. Cool. And now we're going to Wind Bomb up this hill because there's a Korok on a rock up here. It's actually more to the left here, but there's no good shot to get there. Yep. So we're going to get this Korok. And you may notice I do dead stop mid-airs. Those are the way I prefer to do mid-airs. There are a couple of different ways to do mid-airs. I just find those most consistent for me. Some people do the consistent moving ones, like where you don't stop, but I am not as consistent with those, so I just prefer to do them with dead stops. It's the same timing as a front hop from the ground, so it works for me. Alright, get your peepo flutes out. Tell them you're ready. Okay. So I doubt I'm going to be able to do this in one cycle like I did my PB last time. There is a way to one cycle this, but it's very precise. And since I haven't played in a while, I don't think I'll be able to hit it. I'll explain how to do it, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. So we're going to start off with our electric arrows aiming just right of the farthest left block, and it will shoot it down. Then we use this, break these, and you wait until right about there. Okay, so I did hit it, but for some reason I hit B too much. That's how you shoot those from Sidon's back. However, I've screwed up now, because I did not expect myself to actually hit that shot. That shot's pretty precise. It's a pain in the butt. I can't believe I hit it and then screwed up. Anyway. So we'll climb this waterfall. try to shoot them all at once.
Marvelous.
Cool. So that's how you could like 2-cycle it if you just hit one. Ideally, what happens is you shoot the one from Sidon's back, you go up in the air, and kind of how I did those 3 at once, you do that but coming from the side where you were going up the waterfall. If you only hit 2 and you fall down, wait before you climb on Sidon's back, because you are able to wait until the ice blocks appear above your head, mount Sidon, and then instantly start breaking them with the cryo rune. Yeah, it's kind of weird to do wind bombs. I've played around with it because I think I saw Point Crow or something doing it once, and I was like, hey, that's a good idea. It doesn't work. It's kind of, I think it's the barrier that's around Ruta. You also can't get too far away, otherwise it yells at you. Yeah, I think it's the barrier sloop. But yeah, the important thing there is that shot from Sidon's back. If you hit that, you can 1-cycle it. I was surprised I got that.
You'll need it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do coggers.
The guidance.
So I need to move the mic. Jump up here, shoot this eye, shoot that guy. I did it, I did coggers.
There are 4.
You can pick up the screw if you want. Okay, now I need cryo. You can go ahead and make a second cryo block about right there, because we will be wind bombing after we get the map. Yeah, I realized that the thing I was doing wrong with coggers is I wasn't leaning into it before. You have to just like, you have to like not doubt yourself.
Good. You will cease to take Ruta. Be careful.
Okay, so now we're going to enter the map, put it at the very, very top, because we're going to be doing wind bombs up there. If you were doing the AD style and just using gales, that's fine too. In that case, you would want to go second from the top. So we're going to wind bomb over here, make sure that is detonated, do another front hop wind bomb, look up because that is extremely laggy, and this will put you directly up top. After we activate it, we have to move the map again.
There are 3.
So now we're going to put it down to this one. We're going to drop down, shoot this eye, use magnesis, and just turn it 90 degrees that way. Fall down. Get to this terminal.
There are 2.
Okay, and now we're going to do 1 up from there. And I think I will be able to make the cycle here. You just walk in.
Just 1.
I don't know if I got this cycle. No, that I very missed. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to wait until the little pedestal is touching the water. Once it's touching the water, you can go ahead and activate it. If you need to snap a picture of a guardian, there's one right there.
You activate. There should be an. Be careful now.
Okay, so now we're going to come to the right, break this so the ice fills up, and then put another ice block here so that we can get up. Now we need to make sure barb armor is equipped. we're going to take a photo and equip bomb arrows. So we're going to snap a photo as soon as we start here.
Careful, that spear has a...
Save ourselves some money. Now we're going to come up here to this ledge, jump off, and then just have at him. Okay, and then we will be right here on this little pedestal that's about to raise up. The little column, I guess, is a better way to describe it. The column will come out of the water, and we'll be on top of it. No swimming needed. We want to switch to Cryo Rune, and we will use that to get bullet time.
Careful. Not much room to...
So we're going to place a cryo block there. Not jump off.
Attack.
Okay, so when you start headshotting him, be careful because he will start going up in the ceiling. I don't know why, but he does that when you start headshotting him there. Skip the cutscene, grab the heart because you need it for 100%. And we will activate the terminal. Hold up when you mash so that it automatically selects it, and skip through, I think, 3 cutscenes. Okay, so now we're going to go to the king, but we're going to talk to the mason dude. If you have enough luminous stones now, he needs 10 of them. And this is a side quest, so we can go ahead and knock this out of the way. Cool. So that will complete that quest. We're going to come up here to the king. We do need this girl eventually. She's running around, but she doesn't have it right now. We have to go talk to the king. Yeah, when I gold, I get worried. I'm like, uh-oh, am I forgetting something? So after we talk to the king here, after this cutscene, we're going to grab Mipha's trident because we need that to open up the next shrine. Then we're going to do the diving quest and the light scale shrine quest, which is that pink girl that was just running around. We got to find her again. And afterwards, there is a hearth where we are going to cook. And we are also going to grab a, what is it called? A torch. We're going to grab the torch there. That'll make our lives a little bit easier when we do the next tech lab. I think I need to drop a weapon. I think my inventory's full. Let me check. I do. What am I going to drop? What am I going to drop? Heckin' that, I guess? Feels weird dropping an Edge of Duality, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty used. Okay, so we grab this, come this way. Check for the little girl. Okay, pink girl, there she is. We gotta go talk to her. Say that song. Tell her you want to hear it. And that will give you the ceremonial song. Then we're gonna come over to this guy, and we're just gonna dive. You will want to have the fish armor equipped. So just jump, hold forward, jump. One of the easiest quests in the game, and then ride back up the waterfall. And you want to do this before you cook, because he gives you Fleet Lotus seeds. So we go and talk to him again, he'll give us the seeds. And then we can jump down here, and there's a hearth here. Actually, I do need to drop something else to get the torch. I really don't want to drop the Dragon Bone Club. Actually, I'll drop the old hammer. That's fine. Okay. No, not the sledgehammer. I just dropped you. Okay. So we do want to pick up this torch. And now you can do any extra cooking. So if you have durians, extra durians, remember to keep one because we will need one later. But if you have durians or other full heal items, you can use those right now. You can cook them. $169 apples. Still have a couple to go, but there's plenty of game left to collect apples. Not too worried about it. So I'm just going to cook all my full heal items. Radishes, anything hearty in the name will give you the full recovery plus hearts. And this should be more than enough to get me through the game, through the rest of the run. Now I'm going to cook speed food. So 1, 2, 3. Carrot plus dragon horn. So the recipe we're using here is 3 fleet lotus seeds, carrot plus dragon horn. And the actual recipe is using 3 level 2 items, which are going to be swift violets or fleet lotus seeds. 1 level 1, which is the carrot, and then 1 Farosh horn. You can use any horn, actually. If you are out of carrots, you don't need level 1s. You can use level 2s instead of level 1s. And that will still give you a speed boost. It's just usually not quite as economical to do it that way. So 1, like I said, you can also mix and match using the swift violets. And this will also give you... I screwed up there. Oh well. I messed up that recipe. Oh well. So yeah, you can use 3 either fleet lotus seeds or swift violets. Either's fine. Okay, we're going to wind bomb over this way. Use the trident and fall on this key here using the trident, attacking, plunging attack to open up this. No chest needed in here. If you need to replace Great Eagle Bows, if you need to dupe back over, you can do that also in Zora Domain. I sometimes do that right outside of the hearth. There's also Fleet Lotus Seeds over here if you'd like to gather some of them on your way. There's a couple this way. So here's Dagakik. No chest needed. 377. Correct amount of Koroks still. We're going to do a backflip wind bomb out of here, so I went ahead and equipped the square bomb. Okay, now we're going to do some of the worst stuff in the game, which is Container Quest coming up. But there's a lot in Zora's Domain as well we still need to take care of. Hey Hotspur, thank you for the follow. Okay. So this can get kind of confusing a little bit if you're not familiar with Zora Domain. We're going to do a backflip wind bomb this way. We're going to use the shrine here. I knocked that, so I want to replace it. I'm a little bit off here. Okay. Just start back again. Aim where you want to go because backflip wind bombs, you don't need to care about directions. I'd rather not slide off, but okay. I'd rather not slide off. Game has different ideas. I'm gonna let this go a little bit more, just to make sure I actually get that launch. And then we're going to come up this way. There is a very zoomy, very caffeinated Korok up here. We're trying to get him right there. There he goes! He's zooming! And there's also Fleet Lotus Seeds up here. So you can grab these as well. Okay. After you grab the Lotus Seeds, you're going to use a Gale to come up to this next level and read this monument right here. Oh, one thing. I did not make it noon. I think I was supposed to make it noon at the hearth. Because you do not want it to be nighttime when you are doing the letter quest. So we're going to Gale up here again. I might just have to camp before the letter quest, because, like I said, you don't want to do it at night if you can avoid it. Come up here, grab this Korok. We're going to continue east from here to get the next monument. It's close enough to where you can just use a square first, and since you already have square first from doing the backflip wind bomb, it's fine. Gotta read this monument. We're gonna come down here, blow up this tree. These pine trees sometimes drop acorns, so you can watch for that. They did not give me an acorn this time. Okay, so now we're gonna aim right there. See if we can thread the needle. No, I did not get a good placement on my second bomb there. So I'm gonna go ahead, try that again. Free wood. Okay, we're going to try to thread this needle. You can also super here if you're a really cool guy. And there's a Korok here on this little overhang. Next we're going to, you can either square first or just glide down here to this next monument. Read this one. And then we're gonna wind bomb across here so that we can get the monument that's over here. So just straight cardinal wind bomb from there. Yeah, one of the hardest parts of Hundo, I'd say, is remembering things like, oh, I needed to make it noon at the Hearth and Zora domain. Those little things are the things that tend to slip my mind. So, Cardinal Wind Bomb over to this rock circle. The rock is up high, and you bring it low. Now we're going to Wind Bomb up towards the bridge. Ideally, we want to both get the bridge and get to where we need to go. So we're going to kind of do a weird angle wind bomb because we want to go there. Okay, I did get the bridge. Cool. There are frogs over here. You can pick them up. But it's not really necessary because we are going to get some more frogs in Korok Forest. I believe I have 2 frogs already. So read this monument, use a cryo block to wind bomb from. If you did not get the bridge, you will need to get that bridge, but if not, you can just do a normal northwest wind bomb here to get a little lower angle, a little bit more speed to come over this way to the next monument. Over here, read this. After this, we're going to run around the right, and then that's one thing you want to watch with mashing. You want to hit B more than A, because otherwise it'll make you read it all over again. Okay, so we're going to come along this other side and drop down from here. There's another monument. Read it. And then we need to get the bridge right here. And now we're going to wind bomb to the worst quest in the game. Okay. We would normally have made it daytime, before, but I don't want to do this at night, so I'm going to go ahead and make it noon now. Yeah, Lim's pretty popular. Okay, so we're going to come over here, talk to this girl. Just smash through her text. She'll push the letter into the water. We're going to blow it up immediately. So I'll just switch to my bomb arrows. Don't care. Then we're going to use our final gale here to come up with these rocks. This will... Wait. OBS just closed. OBS just like crashed or something. Hold on a second.